Hello friends, fellow birders, hope this finds you well. I wanted to do a quick lesson today on movable chords. And I wanted to use the D major as our example. So pack your bags, we're going to move this little puppy all over the place. Here's the shape. And normally you'd play it, the D major, with an open D, and then the 3 high strings, so as a 4-string chord. But as we start to move this chord around, we're going to want to narrow in our right hand a little bit and just play the top 3 strings. So we play just the closed, right, the notes that we're actually pressing, so we can move this little puppy around. D major, that sounds like a D major, right? Pretty close. So to navigate as we move up the neck, this front finger, my ring finger, is playing a D note. And then we have an A here and an F sharp here. So it's kind of in terms of chord anatomy, it's the 5th of the chord, the A, the root note, D, and the major 3rd, F sharp. So check this out. So with this shape, we can move. The nice thing about these fretted instruments is that the shape doesn't change at all because all of the white and black keys that would be on a piano are on here, but there's no distinction, right? All the frets are kind of equal. So let's just move this up fret by fret in half steps and just call out the chord shape. So with this, or chord name rather, so with this we can play every major chord that there is in the whole world. I'm going to scoot it up here. So we have a D major, D sharp or E flat, E major, you guessed it, F major, very good, F sharp or G flat, G major, G sharp or A flat, A major, A sharp or B flat, B, high C major, we're getting up there now, we're getting into cutaway territory, C sharp, D, that's our octave, so we just went all the way up and played every major chord there is in between. This is a great way to start breaking in this whole part of the neck, which to a lot of people is a scary, scary place. So in moving these chords around, we're kind of working on B string. Our B string is guiding us, right? Because that finger is on the root note. So wherever that finger is sitting, assuming we keep our shape together, that note is giving the chord its name. So I'm just going to do, let's go D, just to get a lot of movement here. I'm going to do a chord progression that's D major, G major, and A major. So if I wanted to play that open. That sounds familiar, right? 1 chord, 4 chord, the 5 chord. But say I'm like, I just want to play the D shape all day. So I go, I'm going to slow this way down, D, and now I need to move the whole shape up till I land on a G on the B string, which happens to be the 8th fret. That's G. So with that, I'm now going to, with my right hand, just play the top 3 strings. G major, and then another whole step up, I get to an A major, a high A major. This is the same chord shapes that like Led Zeppelin uses in Over the Hills and Far Away, and that build-up part. A, G, D. Nice. Final thing I really like about this chord shape in particular is that our pinky is free, which is nice. Normally it just gets to hang out while we play the D, or the D shape, but you can add a lot of melody color using this. For example, you can play, when I'm in actual D here, pinky down on the 3rd fret, a high G. Little Tom Petty. They're adding that. And then if you're really feeling reachy, if you did your yoga, you can grab that 5th fret, grab a high A, which is just adding a high 5th to your chord. This would be adding a suspended 4th. So that'd be a D sus 4. And you can apply this to, of course, anywhere you move the D shape. So thank you so much for watching. Send any questions just to our direct message Instagram or to our website. There is a contact form on there, or birdsofplay@gmail.com. Thank you so much. Be well. Be safe.